And we are back working on our 124 Spider. As you know, last time there was a big success as we finally ran the engine for the first time, probably from, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe even 30 years. And there was a big success. However, there was also a big concern because it turned out that there's no oil pressure, and at least there was no indication on the light that the pressure is on. So I could not sleep at night, and today is a troubleshooting day for an oil pressure. First things first, the easiest part is to check if the oil light is okay, if there is no short circuit in there that cause it constant lighting on. So what can you do? And for the first, you need to turn the ignition on, the first stage, then the light will be on, and then you've got an and oil sender cable in there, of course the brown wire. If you will unplug it when the ignition is on, then the oil light should turn off, and this is what happened in here. So this was of my first concern. It means that the electronic is okay, the light is okay, and we need to search for a further issue. So I remove the new sending unit for the oil, and I've checked if it is okay. You can do it easily by using, hope I will be in position to show you that. You can easily remove that by using such kind of device, and just put it on the closed circuit detection. Here I have some old sending units. In a second I will find it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so the oil sending unit, it took me a while to find the old one. And you are taking this simple device, you are putting the option for the closed circuit detection, and this is what you are doing. You are putting in here and you are putting in here. Naturally the circuit is closed. This is the reason why the light on the dash is also on. But whenever there is even small pressure in here, you can see that the circuit is already off. You can gently, please remember, do it gently, check that way if the sending unit is okay. My old one was okay, but when I was refurbishing the engine, I simply replaced it, everything for the new parts. So this is what I have done in the second place. It turned out that of course the new sending unit is okay. So the third question was if the oil pump is okay. What I have done, as you can see in the 2.0 liter engine Fiat, you can simply remove that bolt. You can simply remove that and you will have that kind of plug in there. So you can remove it quite easily, and then you will see that gear. This gear is the oil pump gear, and it works naturally with the gear that is on the auxiliary shaft. You can easily remove it by using a magnet, and then you have an access to an oil pump pin. And what I have done, I have used I have used rubber hose with an 8 millimeter diameter in the diameter, just to put it on the shaft, and then I was using my drill to rotate the oil pump, and I was checking if there will be an oil pressure, and as you can see, I've managed to reach some oil pressure. The oil appeared in here, so I was 100% sure that whenever the oil pump will be turning, the oil pressure will be here. So probably the lack of oil pressure was caused by the fact that this was the freshly rebuilt engine, and still the oil needs to be filled out all the channels inside. This is the reason why it is also good to do that kind of lubrication before the first startup. I haven't done it, and right now I'm a little bit angry about myself, but I believe this is something that is worth to do before every new fresh rebuilt engine will be started for the first time. What I will do right now, I will use the manual oil pressure sensor, just to check what is exactly the pressure in this engine. As far as I remember, according to the book, it should be between 57 psi up to 85 psi, but I will check that out. So whenever you have any issues with the oil pressure, with the oil senders, I hope this will be an helpful material for you, because of course, you know, turning the engine without the oil pressure on is the worst thing that we can do, I believe, for our engine. So it is better to check everything before we will run out, or we will destroy the engine. Hope you like it. Stay tuned. Już ok. Nogi tak na wszelki wypadek nie pod samochód.
Palimy?
Pierw troszeczkę zakręcę tylko rozrusznikiem. Mam nadzieję.
Dobra.
Ok, uwaga, 3, 4.
Połowie! Połowa! Troszkę wyżej. No i czad.
Olej, stacyjka, pa!